What's up, nerds?
Howdy.
For the first time in 25 years, the Electronic Entertainment Expo will not be happening in 2020.
But no, this is like my second Christmas, man. This is my favorite time of the year. I like this more than Christmas because I don't have to deal with my family.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. This is going to be a rough one for Gerald. It's going to be a rough year.
It's done.
Let's jump into it.
It's the end of E3.
E3's not going to happen this year. Not terribly surprising. Again, already had issues. Tons of things are shutting down. Saw this coming.
Here's the problem, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think that E3's done with forever.
Okay, elaborate.
So, as you stated, we've already had dropouts from Sony, Nintendo, Jeff Keighley. Mm-hmm. We had the issue with I Am 8-Bit, who was supposed to be the designer.
Yeah, they were supposed to design the show.
And they were the show designer that decided to drop out, and as they put it, with mixed feelings, which leads me to believe that they were already going in a different direction as E3 has become almost irrelevant.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is, of course, we live in a digital age. You're watching us on YouTube. So, any asshole with a camera can tell you what they think about video games. If they want to announce something new, all they have to do is click publish. So, corralling a bunch of people into arenas and into a packed show floor is no longer necessary.
No, it hasn't been for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
We've watched a steady decline at E3. I mean, that's why they opened it up to the public. But, I mean, it was already hurting, and you're right, this is damaging.
But
this is damaging to a show that was already losing momentum. But it is the Electronic Software Association, who, of course, they run ESRB. They are the association for, entertainment software.
Right.
I don't think E3's gone forever.
Here's the problem. Here's why you're wrong.
Okay.
This year, because they're closing it off, it's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. That means that every publisher, every developer, anyone who would normally be there, has to think, how are we going to get the message out now? And this is going to lead to something new. This is going to lead to them coming together, speculation if you will, but they'll have to come together to do something to get the same effect across as E3. Mm-hmm. And once they realize that not only is this cheaper, not only does this put into more people's eyeballs, they're going to ask themselves, why do we need E3?
Sure. Yes, no, I don't disagree with that. What I disagree with is that there is absolutely no use for an expo like this.
I mean,
I think there is. I think there still is a market for a press expo like this. I think it's going to have to be smaller. I don't think it's going to be, a second Christmas for people anymore. It's not going to probably ever be that again. Guys,
did you know that one time I drove 2 hours to another state just to watch Sony's conference on the big screen? This is how much E3 means to me.
This was going to be the year that you were going to be able to go in as a member of the press.
God damn it.
Poor Gerald. Poor Gerald.
I put in for PTO for E3 every year. Mm-hmm. Just to sit around, even if I'm not going. Just to sit around and eat junk food and watch with all the surprises and all of the guests and all the fun and all the cringe, thanks Ubisoft, that comes with these conferences. Yeah. And now I'm denied of this.
Sure. You are. It's over for you, Gerald. You guys have to understand that Gerald doesn't have a lot in life.
No.
There are a few things that Gerald loves. E3 was one of them.
I like E3. I like Vidya. I like crazy t-shirts.
It's a little sad, and this is all a little sad. But we will move on. We'll all move on. I think we'll still see a good summer season In fact, you might get your whole June might just be a new Christmas every week.
You're right. If we are drip fed, if instead of 3 wonderful days of presents, they give us 8 crazy nights, then you're right. It could be exciting. Mm-hmm. I personally would like to see others come together to do mega platforms.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I hate to say it, before Sony decided they weren't going to do it anymore, the excitement was not only the exclusives that they were going to show off, but also who they were partnering with to show the next bullshit Call of Duty or whatever. Mm. So even last year, maybe I didn't pop for a Lego car, but I sure as hell popped for Keanu Reeves. So it's an exciting time, and I want them to be able to maintain that level of excitement because, let's be honest, if CD Projekt Red just gave me a YouTube video of Keanu Reeves being like, "Sup, nerds," then I wouldn't really be as into it.
No, maybe not. I think, as much as we want to lament this, and it's different. It's a change. It's a change again. Since 1995. This has happened every single year since the announcement of the Sega Saturn and Sony PlayStation launch in America. We have had an E3 every single year. It has been a mainstay of gaming culture. And now it's not going to be there. And no matter what people say about its irrelevance, it's going to be missed.
It is.
It is. I mean, half the time our reactions to it is making fun of terrible shows.
Yeah. But that's some of the fun.
It is. I mean, I think that the show was broken anyway when they started giving Bethesda a whole platform. But, you know.
Well, I mean, it's not who they give a platform to so much as who rents out auditorium space.
I know.
So at least I'll give props to Gearbox. They do theirs at PAX. At least I know they haven't paid their audience members.
Yeah.
Sorry, Todd.
Who's Todd?
Howard.
Oh. So, Gerald.
Yeah.
What do you see 2021 looking like? I think that's the important question. Like, right now, this year is weird on a lot of fronts. This is a very strange year.
This is the thing. This is why this matters the most. Is because 2020 not only is a huge year for games. We're going into we're days away from Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy Remake, Last of Us 2. The list is endless. I mean, it's really like 6, but pretty much endless. But 2020 E3, even if Sony's not there, even if Microsoft, of course, would have had their huge blowout on Xbox Series X. Hate that name.
It's terrible.
But the show floor would have been littered with first looks at launch titles. And that is where the meat of this E3 would have lied.
Yeah. Oh no, like, this is a disconnect that is really going to affect the launch of these new consoles. You want people to have hands-on time with it.
Yes.
And yes, you can get you can get review sets into people's hands. You can get review consoles to certain outlets, but not all of them.
And that's even if we can get the Sam Bridges of the world to go through this virus and deliver them for us.
That is the meat and potatoes of something like this is that you can get most of the press. You know, they might have to wait in line for hours just to play something for 30 minutes.
I would have done it.
But they get hands-on time. They can tell you not only how these games feel, they can tell you how these consoles feel and how they run. And we're not going to have that. Sony talked about going to smaller conventions. We don't know the state of a lot of those conventions. I mean, not that they announced anyone in particular, but we know the general places that things like that would happen, and we don't know if those are going to run.
So, 2021.
2021.
How does E3 bounce back?
E3 bounces back by completely reformatting.
What do we become? Do they just say, oh, hey, we're just like PAX now? Come hang out and wear cosplays?
No cosplays, ever. In fact, we are, last I heard, cosplay costumes are virus carriers. It's all the like neoprene and
I love you, cosplay.
what do you call it? The spandex.
Yeah.
Just holds the virus like you wouldn't
love
believe.
both of them.
Yeah, that's where it's spreading. Furry costumes too. Just holds that virus. But no, they don't need to be PAX. That's not a knock on PAX. PAX is cool. That's great. But they need to. Yeah, it's cornered. There's several PAX. There's several PAX expos. No, what they need to be, they need to focus on the smaller publishers, the smaller people that don't have an outlet otherwise.
Ooh, good luck. That's what PAX was supposed to be. That was mostly indies once upon a time.
Yeah, but as with all things, it gets ruined by people.
People created it.
Sure. And then they ruined it.
Fair. Just like cosplay.
I don't know. It's very possible that E3 will be more of a series of events. They'll host things. It'll be a brand rather than an actual event. But I don't think that you've heard the last of the E3 name.
Oh God, no. That's no.
I'm not saying that's a good idea.
I don't want to go to E3 Toronto or E3 New York, E3 Orlando. God damn it, ESA. If you do this, I will not attend.
So nothing changes. Thanks for watching the video, guys. As you can tell, we're a little shaken. One of us more than the other. We're trying to figure out our feelings on this seismic shift in the gaming landscape.
It's not good.
It'll be fine. Let us know what you think about the future of E3. Mostly, that's the conversation I want to have. We know what this is. This is. I agree with you. It is the death of E3 as we know it.
I think it's the death of E3 in general.
Certainly as we know it. But let us know what you think the future of E3, if there is one. Let us know in the comments down below. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Subscribe if you think that you might like seeing other things from us. And I think that covers it. Gerald, you wanna give him a goodbye?
Thanks.